crazy son of a bitch.
I guess Scott Baio never ran into a trained killer named Eric Young.
You'll agree with me. You have to give the undefeated Crimson real credit to summon the courage to challenge someone like the Olympic gold medalist, world heavyweight champion Kurt Angle. But I'm also questioning his physical condition coming down the knee brace after the attack by Angle, and also keep in mind his 8-month winning streak in jeopardy.
Quite frankly, I don't think just his winning streak's in jeopardy. His career's in jeopardy.
Good point.
He's getting in the ring with one of the most dangerous men ever to step foot in a professional wrestling ring. He happens to be the world heavyweight champion. His name happens to be Kurt Angle. He won Olympic gold medalist, and he's coming out right now. So I kind of question what Crimson's doing here.
The stated goal of Kurt Angle to eliminate all the 20-somethings in Impact Wrestling. It starts tonight with Crimson, and yes, in the process, Angle said he would not only snap the lengthy undefeated streak, but also he will rid Impact Wrestling of Crimson for good.
Basically, Kurt Angle said, you're right. I'll end the winning streak, and I'm going to end your career. I mean, so I do respect Crimson's heart, his guts, his pride especially. I get it as a man. I really do. But I'm telling you, I've been in the ring with Kurt Angle many times, and I'm telling you from experience, you do not want to go in there, especially with an injury. It's a target, a big target, and Kurt will zone in on that and exploit it.
No question, Crimson, one of those stars. The futures of Impact Wrestling is Crimson as we send it to JB.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a non-title bout. This is your Impact Wrestling main event of the evening. When the bell rings, the man in charge, TV official, Mr. Brian Hebner. And now, introducing the combatants. First of all, standing in the corner to my left, he weighed in this morning at 270 pounds and comes to us from Brooklyn, New York. He is the undefeated Crimson. And now, introducing, standing in the corner to my right, he weighed in this morning at 236 pounds and comes to us from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. He is the heavyweight champion of the world, Kurt Angle.
Well, you can sense, you can feel, Mike, that big fight feel, you know what I mean? You definitely could feel that. I'm not sure, is Crimson ready for this? This is, look, not arguably, this is the biggest match thus far in Crimson's career.
Without a doubt. And let's talk advantages here. Let's put a check mark in the column of Crimson when it comes to overall size. But then when you think about experience in a high-stakes, high-pressure, high-profile match like this, wow, all Kurt Angle.
No doubt about it. I mean, listen, frankly, look, the odds are definitely against Crimson. We know that. But you're right, 270 pounds of that man right there. We're seeing the power and size advantage of Crimson. I think if Crimson, you should not even think about this undefeated streak. Don't even put that in your mind. I'm assuming the young man's not thinking that way, because you don't want to do that. Oh, my God, you don't want to do that either. Don't let Kurt behind you.
Angle left his head exposed. Crimson takes advantage with an elbow and then drives Kurt into the corner, face first into the turnbuckles. And now Crimson going to go to the strikes in the corner.
Well, that's the thing. So if Crimson wants to hit and move, don't leave that leg anywhere near Kurt. Can suck a single leg in and take you down, because Kurt's insanely quick. Not only that, Kurt's in great condition. He's training for the Olympics, so he's even cut weight and he's even faster than ever. So there's that cravat we've seen from Crimson with those knees.
So effective. Spinning neck breaker off the cravat and the knees, and no, just two on Kurt.
And let's face it, let's think about this, Mike. You do those cravats and those knees into the head and neck area. Kurt Angle's had multiple surgeries on his neck. That could be the kink in the armor of Kurt Angle.
Crimson going to try and follow up the advantage as this match spills out to the arena floor. Let's go, Kurt!
Thus far, man, I'll tell you, it's been all Crimson. He's in there with the World Heavyweight Champion. A man who injured his knee, meaning injured Crimson's knee, and a man who singled out Crimson. So I respect Crimson's motivation here.
And so far, in terms of mobility, watching Crimson here, I think so far so good, right?
Totally.
Uh-oh. Spoke too quick. Angle chops the leg of Crimson, takes him down. We need to take a commercial break. Can Crimson keep his win streak intact? We'll find out after this. And yes, we are back on Impact Wrestling. This is our main event of the evening. The new World Heavyweight Champion, Kurt Angle, gonna unleash the suplex, the snap on the unbeaten Crimson. Angle for the cover.
And Kurt Angle throughout the commercial break, just putting a sick amount of offense and an arsenal attack on that right knee of Crimson. And look at this now. Just pulling apart the rib cage, making breathing difficult for Crimson. With a balance of Kurt Angle, that wide base he has, got that overhook, bending Crimson's arm completely behind his head. Good way to tear someone's rotator cuff. Kurt Angle gets a hold on you. It's so difficult to get out of it.
Angle just totally in control, neutralizing Crimson, keeping him down, and this is really where Kurt is at his best.
Oh, amen. You're not kidding.
Imperative that Crimson got back up to the vertical base, and he did. But you notice that Angle maintains the grip on the headlock and brought Crimson right back down to a knee.
Well, Kurt just doesn't hang on to the headlock. He leans into Crimson's body as he hangs onto the headlock to shift his weight. See, he shifts his weight into his opponent, all on his upper body and whatnot. Now Kurt using Crimson's height against him. Crimson's got to try to get Kurt off his feet or break Kurt's grip. Good luck with that.
Shoved off into the ropes, and Crimson able to deck Angle. Caught him as both men collided. And Crimson slow to recover as well.
There's definitely a lot of impact there by Crimson, driving his body right into Kurt's. And Angle now, the World Heavyweight Champion, is down. Crimson is down. Who's going to get up first, man? Referee Brian Hebner. He's got the count of 6.
Angle going to use the ropes, anything to get back up to his feet and break the count of referee Hebner. Crimson up as well, and Crimson limps as he takes Angle over with the suplex right into the pin. Here we go, 2. Whoa, that was close.
Man, how about that? Could you imagine that if Crimson would have defeated Kurt Angle with an excellent suplex like that? That's something, you know, Kurt would do.
Man, back to the power game again. Swinging and miss with the clothesline as Angle goes German.
Someone say something about a suplex.
And the straps come down. But Crimson, where does the string come from? Explosive spear, 1, 2.
Oh my God, that would have been the upset of the set.
Wow.
That would have been massive right there. Great timing by Crimson to pick his spot and explode into Angle.
How about this amazing recovery by Crimson?
Well, look at that, Kurt going right at that knee. That knee, that target will always be there with an ankle lock. Oh, God.
How perfect. Sets up the famed ankle lock submission. Hold up Kurt Angle now. Drops down. Adds the extra pressure.
Got to tap
Scissoring
out.
the leg.
He's got to tap out here.
Think of the potential for long-term damage.
That's exactly right. He's gonna risk further injury. This guy's got a whole career ahead of him. He's a young athlete.
Gonna try and get the rope break.
There's no shame to tap out and lose to someone like Kurt Angle. He's the world champ, Olympic gold medalist. This kid's got too much pride, Mike.
Nice move by Crimson to roll over and use the free leg to try and kick Angle away, and he does.
Kick, stomp. He was stomping all over Kurt. That was ugly. Oh my God, Angle's right behind him, and Crimson don't even realize it.
Stalks and measures, but able to float over and avoid the other. Then hits the sky high. Angle's shoulders are down. 2. Oh no!
Almost got the victory with the red sky.
Glory Series. This is not a Bound for Glory Series match, but Joe has promised he's going to take out the Bound for Glory Series competitors. We've seen it with Devon, we've seen it with the Pope, and now the attack on Crimson.
Wow, I mean, I never expected this out of nowhere. Kurt Angle's figuring, you know what, Joe, you want to do my dirty work, knock yourself out. Wow. What a turn of events we had here. And I don't think it's over with either. Look at Samoa Joe's
face. He's not satisfied, is he? Look at the way he's twisted.
His knee, look.
The leg and the injured knee that's in the bracing. But Crimson able to come back here, my God.
Come on, you son of a bitch.
Crimson showing load of heart, intestinal fortitude, and toughness. But you know what, Mike? Crimson said earlier to Kurt Angle, I will be standing once that match is over. Well, he more or less is standing, but the attack didn't come from Kurt, it came from Joe.
Ladies and gentlemen, 1 week from tonight, it's a huge edition of Impact Wrestling as the Bound for Glory Series heads to No Surrender.
Well, also, speaking of next week in the stacked show we're going to bring you, we're also going to find out Eric Bischoff's decision regarding the Knockouts law that, Tracy, she basically proposed.
And Taz talking about the Knockouts, former champion and #1 contender Mickie James challenges the new champ winner for the Knockouts title.
Well, check this one out. Both men are very good friends. Both men are members of Fortune, and they do battle next week.
And the final four for the Bound for Glory Series will be determined. Who's advancing to No Surrender as we take the next step towards the main event, World Heavyweight Championship match at Bound for Glory in Philadelphia in October.
I don't know who Joe thinks he is. Sticking his nose into my match with Kurt Angle. He's got no business. If Joe wants some, he can get some next week. I don't give a when next week, if he's got the balls.
Wait till next week.
Get off me!
Huh? You want next week? You want next week? You want next week? I got you next week right here. What? You want next week? You want next week? Huh? I may not have broke your streak, but I just broke your leg. Oh, God.
No.
What are you looking at?